Episode of the afternoon shift. We have a new face today who's going to share some exciting things with us. So I'll allow you to introduce yourself, madam.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Pleasure.
My name is Muyasani Kayla Mwanga, and I'm very honored to be here. I'm from the Erasmus Mundus Association here in Zambia, and I'm here to tell you a little bit more about the Erasmus Mundus Scholarship.
Great. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
So, tell us a little bit about how do I pronounce this correctly? Erasmus Mundus Scholarship, right?
Yes, you got that right.
Tell us a bit more about it.
So this scholarship covers a lot of different things, but mainly it's a scholarship that covers masters and some PhD programs for people that want to study in universities across Europe. It's actually called a joint master's scholarship because when you go, you get accreditation from more than one university because you'll be learning from more than one university. It also covers some exchange programs. I myself went under one of the exchange programs. I was in Europe for 5 months, and the exchange programs range from 2 weeks to about 5 months maximum.
Okay, wow, that sounds interesting.
It is.
So what countries are covered by this scholarship? I mean, if applicants are listening in and maybe they're coming from different countries, can you just maybe give, off the top of your head, some of the countries that are covered under this scholarship?
By the countries that are covered, do you mean people that are eligible to apply?
Yes, exactly.
Everyone's eligible to apply.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It's a global,
It's a global scholarship. It's worldwide.
Interesting. Okay, okay. And what other criteria should one look out for when, they come across a scholarship and they're interested in applying? Do you have like specific programs that students can apply for? Are there specific schools? Like, how does it work?
So for the schools, there are many schools across Europe. I think over 100 schools that one can apply to. For the programs, there are 100, and last time I checked, there were about 150 programs. But I know that they did add more programs. The programs range from social sciences to science-based programs, and they're very interesting. It's quite hard to describe what kind of programs they have exactly because they're very diverse. You can do a master's in AI, in languages, in culture, in sports, in physics, chemistry. It's law. It basically covers everything that one can think of. No matter what your background is, I'm sure you can definitely find an Erasmus Mundus master's program that can suit you.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So it's predominantly for masters and PhD students, yes?
Yes.
And then when it comes to the undergrad students, they can apply for an exchange program.
Yes.
That's okay.
So for the Erasmus Mundus joint masters programs, it's just masters and PhD students. But if you're an undergraduate student and you're interested in doing the Erasmus program, then you need to find out from your university if they already have a standing and partnership with a European university. Some of the universities I know that have are UNZA, which I went under UNZA, Cavendish University, Nkuruma University, Blessings University, Livingstone University. Those are just some of the ones that I know off the top of my head from Zambia. But I'm sure there are more. And from those universities, you'd have to find out which programs are covered. You might find that they only have programs for education or for engineering or for sociology. So you have to find out from your department and from your international link officer at your university what programs are covered and what you can apply for.
Awesome. That sounds amazing.
It is.
So now I'm just thinking a lot of masters, PhD students, probably, some of them, the age that they would be at, maybe have dependents, family, children. If an applicant applies for this and is granted the scholarship, is there any way they can go with their dependents or not?
So the scholarship only covers your expenses as an Erasmus student. So the stipend is just going to be for you. Whatever allowances they give will just be for you. But you are not restricted from moving with your family. Although you have to cover those expenses on your own. You have to cover their flights, visas, their stay there. You will have to cover that on your own. But it's not restricted. You can actually through your application for for the rest of your family to join you, you can mention that you're an Erasmus student and you will have the means to cover their expenses.
Okay, all right. And can you just expand a little bit more on what fully funded means? Because sometimes a scholarship may be fully funded, but then there's certain expenses a student may have to cover and then is maybe later paid back, or, I mean, how does it all work?
So for the Erasmus scholarship, everything is covered, starting from your tuition expenses, and you have a stipend per month, ranging from 1,000 euros to 1,400 euros, although most of them are around 1,400 euros.
Interesting.
When going, you will have to cover your travel expenses there, but while you're there, you have to move. So as I mentioned, it's more than one country that you be going to. So as you move from one country to the next, then that's where your stipend comes and covers the travel expenses, the moving expenses that would be associated with that.
Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. So I think my final question would be, who is eligible? I mean, like, in general, like, what should a student's criteria look like? And what is the process of applying?
So that one's a very tricky one to answer because the eligibility depends on the program itself.
Right.
It's not a one size fits all. Each program that you apply for has its own eligibility. So for example, you might be applying for a program that requires you to have at least a GPA of 3.0. But other programs will tell you, we don't need your GPA, we just need a very strong recommendation. Other programs will tell you, okay, we don't need a recommendation letter, or we just need a strong motivation letter. Or we just need, maybe it's a business-related program, we need you to have a business proposal. Or we need you to already have a running business. So it depends on the program itself. So the best thing that I would advise is, as you're doing your application, you go through the website, go through the specific project website, and see what the eligibility for that specific project website calls for. What was your other question?
My other question was, what is the application process? Are there fees associated with it? I mean, how does a student go about actually making an application?
Okay, so for the fees, there are no fees for your applications. When you go on the website, you have to go through the catalog. When you go through the catalog, you see which program you want to apply for. You go to that website and you see the eligibility, the criteria that they look for. And when you see that, okay, this is something that I can apply for, this is something that best suits my needs, and something that is in line with my career goals, then you can start your application. You get all your required documents. You might find yourself needing an English proficiency certificate. So you might have to do IELTS or TOEFL. But most programs allow you to just provide a letter from your previous university stating that you studied in English. Although that one might be a bit tricky because you might find that it doesn't accept letters from Zambia, for example, but it will accept letters from the US. So it's a bit, you need to make sure you check and see if your country is accepted. Sometimes they won't require you to do that if you're from certain countries. They'll say, okay, you're from Zambia, they speak English in Zambia, so we can go ahead just like that. And then other criteria include, the application process might also include getting references. It's very important that you have very strong recommendation letters, because your recommendation letter carries a lot of weight. And the most important, I think I would say, is the motivation letter, because that's where they get to see a glimpse of you. They get to see, who is this person? Are they a best fit for what our project aims to do? And then also the CV. So the CV, is it just any CV that you would have? It has to be a Europass format CV. And you don't have to pay for it. You just go on the Europass website, you put in your details, and it will help you generate a Europass CV.
All right. That sounds good. It sounds pretty, I mean, straightforward. Everything is online. All the material is online. But you are here because a lot of Zambian students don't even know about this scholarship. So yeah, you've heard it here first on the afternoon shift. How do people reach you? I mean, if they're interested in applying, how do they contact you?
We have a Facebook page called the
Okay.
Erasmus Mundus Association in Zambia.
Okay.
And there's also the Global Erasmus Mundus Association page. There is also other alumni associations like African Students Alumni Forum and Oceans and the Erasmus Student Network.
Okay.
Those ones also help. Those ones are also able to help people apply for these scholarships.
Okay.
But obviously, the Erasmus Mundus Association, I think, would be the best because it's in our mandate to help people apply for the scholarship, to help people get to know about the scholarship, and we'll be able to link you to people that have done the scholarship before, or people from your country that know how to do the applications.
Okay. All right. No, that sounds good. That sounds good. So thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's been such a pleasure. So you've heard it here, guys. If you're interested in the Erasmus Mundus Scholarship, please do find them online. It's all simple, straightforward, and they'll be more than happy to assist you. Thank you. See you in the next episode.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the afternoon shift. Musenge, take it away.
Way to throw me under the bus. Hey guys, how are you doing? I have a few fun facts pertaining to Ireland. Why? You'll find out a little bit in a few. But Tamani, how good are you with tongue twisters?
Ish, Musenge. No, I'm like, I mean, I can try. It depends. Try me. Is
it? Okay, so I would love for you to try and pronounce this for me.
Yikes, you guys. I hope this doesn't turn into a meme.
That's the aim. Yes.
Holia.
Oh my gosh, no, that you've done better than I would.
Okay, yeah, please.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's Makan Achada Dau Halia. It's a town, a small village in County Galway that is in Ireland. And it's famous for its long name, precisely. Yeah, and basically a lot of people have a hard time with pronouncing, but it does help. Generally, tongue twisters do help with, the pronunciation of words. So please do attempt at home, with words such as these. Yeah. But my next trivia for our study destination, which is Ireland today, is another fun fact which I came across. I don't know how conversant you are with the movie space. I don't know if you've watched Dracula before.
Right,
yeah. Okay, so we have one of the authors who was the first actually to write about the book based on the movie, and he was based in Ireland.
Oh, really?
Yes, and the folk is that there is a very scary tale that took place in Ireland that was based on the book, based on the movie. So it might have actually happened, before. So that's basically the main idea. So why are we talking about Ireland so much? What is she on about? Yeah, so we are having a really cool event this next Friday. Should be when this episode comes out, but on the 3rd of July, we are having a really cool event. Tamani, are you able to tell us a little bit more about
Of course. So we have an exclusive event happening on the 3rd of July between 6 p.m. and somewhere 8:30 to 9 p.m. So this event is all things Ireland, and we're doing this because we are very, very excited to share information with everybody on why they should consider Ireland as a study destination. So we're going to have our representatives from on-campus Ireland, and we are specifically targeting people that are very keen to study in Ireland. So if you have considered studying in Ireland and you know for a fact that this is a study destination that you would want to, if this is a place that you'd want to study in, I think this dinner would be something that would very much give you more insight into what else Ireland has to offer, aside from it being, an English-speaking country, it having like an incredible cost of living for international students and things like that. But there's lots more that we want to share with you. So we're going to have on-spot applications and many other things. Prizes will be won, and and all sorts of things. So we have limited seats for this event. So you'll be lucky if you can find,
One or two seats.
one or two seats
Yeah.
available. But please register with the link in our bio, and we'll see you